Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is the Acer TravelMate P6, which is a thin and light notebook with a 14-inch Full HD display. And when I say thin and light, it measures around 2.4 pounds and about 0.6 inches thick. So it's a pretty compact machine that feels small enough that you can easily sort of take it all sorts of places that you might not otherwise want to take your laptop. But Acer says it should still get up to 20 hours of battery life and supports fast charging. I would take that with a grain of salt, but if they're promising 20, 10 doesn't seem like an unrealistic number, and then possibly more depending on how you use it, I would say. It's got a decent amount of ports for such a small machine, including USB Type-A, Ethernet with that sort of drop hinge, micro SD card slot instead of a full-sized SD, which would have been nice to see, but it seems to be a trend. Full-size HDMI, though, USB Type-A, USB Type-C, and a headset jack here, as well as what looks like a power jack. It's not a convertible, but it does have a 180-degree hinge, so if that's something you're looking for. It also has a matte screen, which is part of the reason why we're having a little bit of difficulty sort of making things out here. I guess if it was glossy, we would be seeing a lot of glare, but instead what we're seeing here is just not a lot. But if you face it head-on, you can see that even in this brightly lit room, colors aren't too bad. It is a business class device. It has a multiple speaker array here for voice support, and it also has a privacy cover that hides the camera when you're not using it. Power button's in a sort of interesting spot here above the keyboard. I guess it makes it fairly easy to make sure that you don't accidentally turn it on. And I believe this version that I'm using right here does not have a touch.
Incorporated in the...
Oh, I'm hearing that there's a fingerprint reader in the power button as well. And it's going to be available in June for about $11.50 and up. So this is sort of a quick look, first look at the
so it is not in use.
Acer TravelMate P16. Available with up to a Core i7 Whiskey Lake processor. Entry-level model is going to have a Core i5 processor. Supports up to 24 gigs of dual-channel DDR4 memory, up to NVIDIA GeForce MX 250 graphics, up to a terabyte of PCIe NVMe storage, and again, it's about 0.6 inches thick, weighs about 2.4 pounds, and has 4 microphones according to the spec sheet that I'm looking at now. So that's a look. We're coming in June for $11.50 and up. You can find more details at liliputing.com, as well as some more close-up pictures of the Acer TravelMate P16 and everything else that Acer is unveiling here at the spring launch event, the Acer Next event in April 11th in Brooklyn, New York. This is Brad Linder from liliputing.com.